Okay, so here's the deal, XENTRIX, the UK thrash legends, just dropped a music video for their new album Allied with the Enemy, and honestly, it's not just another comeback album. This is a full-blown existential crisis dressed up in riffs and growls. Let me break it down for you. First off, the title track's concept. What if betrayal isn't just someone stabbing you in the back, but you accidentally stabbing yourself? That's not just clever, it's terrifyingly relevant. We're all walking around doom-scrolling, gaslit by algorithms, and here's a thrash metal band asking, hey, what if the enemy isn't out there but in your own head? In my opinion, that's the kind of self-awareness most politicians lack, never mind musicians. Now, musically, they're calling this a sharp riff-based attack. But what stands out to me is how they are blending thrash's raw energy with actual melody. Like, this isn't just angry noise, it's calculated rage. Think of it like a serrated knife with a finely tuned edge. And Andy Sneap producing. Of course. The guy's a wizard at making chaos sound pristine. Without him, this album might have been a muddled scream. With him, it's a surgical strike. Lyrically, they're diving into disinformation, social collapse, the fun stuff. But here's the twist, they're not just ranting. They're dissecting. A lot of metal bands point fingers, XENTRIX holds up a mirror. What many people don't realize is that thrash can be this introspective. It's not just about mosh pits. It's about making you think while you thrash your head. And let's talk about their history for a second. These guys were part of the late 80s thrash wave, had that wild Ghostbusters cover that somehow became a cult classic. Then they split, reunited, split again, classic rock and roll drama. But now, in 2025, they're back with a record that's heavier than their discography combined. Why does this matter? Because it shows thrash isn't dead, it's evolved. It's not nostalgia, it's a warning label. The tour dates. Selling out venues across the UK. Fans aren't just here for the riffs, they're here because this album feels like a manifesto. Like, finally, someone's articulating this collective anxiety we've all been drowning in. And the artwork. Dan Goldsworthy's design looks like it was ripped from a dystopian novel's cover. Perfect visual metaphor, if you ask me. But here's the deeper question. Why does betrayal, especially self-betrayal, resonate so much right now? Maybe because we're all complicit in our own digital cages. Social media, fake news, performative activism. XENTRIX is holding up a funhouse mirror to all of it. And the fact that they are doing it through thrash metal. That's the real rebellion. Most bands their age are playing greatest hits tours. These guys are making their heaviest statement yet. So, final thoughts. Allied with the Enemy isn't just an album, it's a thesis on modern alienation, wrapped in some of the most precise thrash riffs since the genre's golden age. If you're into music that challenges you while it crushes you, this is your new obsession. And if not, well, maybe ask yourself why you're so uncomfortable with the idea that the enemy might be you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did I overanalyze this? Or are you also losing sleep over the idea that you're your own worst enemy?